Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Now, I want to introduce you to this man, Alan Birkin. He's going to be here every Wednesday. Alan, welcome to the programme. Now, you're a sort of consumer champion, aren't you? What sort of qualifications have you got for this?
Well, I won't say I'm a champion. I just speak my mind and help other people if I can, you know. Some people are a bit afraid to speak, so...
You're not. Well, we say that you're not going to be. You can watch the report we've got coming up in a moment. This week, Alan's going to be looking at how we get ripped off when we go out to enjoy ourselves. Something to do with popcorn. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name's Alan Birkin. Christmas is gone. January sales are here. But I'm not really bothered. I like the finer things in life, so I'm going to spend some serious dosh. Who's he trying to kid? Christmas has cost me a fortune. Santa Claus has gone home with all my dosh. Christmas cost me an arm and a leg. Anyway, back to reality. My name's Alan Birkin, and over the next few weeks, I'm going to be showing you how to barter and how to save a few quid and put the old pound note back in the old skyrocket. This week's subject is all about leisure. For example, I like to keep in shape. I like a good workout. Only problem is, it's too expensive. You join a club, they charge you a fortune for the yearly membership, and then you have to pay to go in. Even a session, a bit of a swim or a bit of a workout. I mean, you're paying them to tire yourself out. Tell me about it. One of my favourite pastimes is I love a game of bowls. The only problem is, it's too expensive. It costs you £2.25 for one go on one lane, and it costs you £1 to hire the shoes. So the thing is, all you managers out there who are running these bowling centres, drop the price. Make it fair for everyone. Make it cheaper. The only time I get a game of bowls is when I get a free leaflet out of the paper. I'm going to the cinema to watch a film. When I watch a film, I like popcorn. The only problem is, it's very, very expensive. I bought this packet of popcorn for 59p from the supermarket. Little bag, and how much popcorn does this make? Loads of popcorn. I'm going to take my own in. Sure they won't mind, will they? Hi. Hello. Hello there. I'm coming in to watch a film. I'm going to see A Spice World. And I fetch my own popcorn. You don't mind if I take my own popcorn?
Yes,
You do?
Yeah.
Right, how much you charge for you? How much is your popcorn?
Between £1.20 to £2.65.
£1.20 to £2.65. And what size is that? Do you want to just show me show me a bucket? Right. £2.65 for that. So how much popcorn do we actually get in there? Let's have a look. Now that's amazing, because that £2.85, I would get about 6 or 7, maybe even 8 of those out of this, and I made all that popcorn for 59p. What do you think about that then?
Very good.
Very good. I bet you're proud of me there, aren't you? But if we come to your cinema, yeah, children, they have
Every
popcorn.
child that buys a ticket gets free drink and popcorn.
I can't believe it. I've gone to all this trouble. I've made all my own popcorn, and you do it free. That is brilliant, that. Well, I think I shall go and enjoy the film now. Thanks for your name.
Elaine.
Thanks for speaking to me, Elaine. Excellent. Have a nice day. Who needs wallpaper, eh? Brilliant. Excuse me, kids. Would you like to swap your popcorn for my bucket? Full bucket, yeah? For your little... What do you think? You would? Yeah. Do you think you'd eat all this, yeah? I bet you would. I bet you'd throw it at people in the pictures, wouldn't you? Right. All right, then, there you go. Swaps, right? There, you can have that, and I'll have this. Sorted. Enjoy yourself. Take care. If he thinks he's getting away with that, he's got no chance, yes. There you go, lad. Well done.
Right, cheers.
Both you and me, we're the consumers. Top man, top woman. And if you don't believe me, listen to this bloke.
It doesn't seem fair, I agree. Like you say, I take my family out and I have to stomach the high prices if I'm going to buy the goods at those venues. It's certainly not illegal, it may be unfair, and the best way to deal with it is to vote with your feet, not to buy that food from that outlet, not to buy those goods from that shop, but to go somewhere else, shop around.
There you go. That guy seems to know what he's talking about. Good advice from a professional. How about some advice now from an amateur? Look out for offers. If a cinema's offering free anything to entice you to go and see a film at their place, then why not? Go early. It's cheaper in most cinemas to see a film in the afternoon than it is after tea time. Scan the local papers for vouchers. Just about every leisure activity has coupons that give you money off admission to theme parks, bowling alleys, you name it. Organise your weekends around the offers, and your bank balance will thank you for it. Bring your own snacks. Unless there's a sign up saying otherwise, there's nothing to stop you. And don't be afraid to complain. If something's not right, tell them. Most places will make it up to you. Sometimes they'll even give you complimentary tickets. Freebies. Now then, if you've got any other what we call tight-fisted tips that you'd like to share with the rest of the North West, then write to me. Alan Birkin, down here, Granada tonight. Granada TV, Key Street, Manchester M60, 9EA. Doesn't have to be a tip. If you've got something that you've got a bit of a gripe about, you want to have a good moan, then contact me and we'll sort the job out for you. Take care. What a day. Shame that kid wanted his popcorn back. Don't I make a lovely sandwich?
What's for tea, Dad?
Lovely sandwich, son. Coming up. There you go, lad. Well, you didn't think I was going to waste it, did you? See you next week.
Yeah, you'll eat it whether you like it or not, and it's more...
We've charged with the responsibility of saving you money. Alan Birkin, our consumer champion. Last week he was taking the region's cinemas to task over the price of their snacks. Tonight he stays with the food and drink theme and proves he isn't afraid to get his feet wet to save cash.
Water. Cool, crystal clear water. Given to us by Mother Nature herself. In abundance, may I add. So how come it costs a lot of money then? Some places charge £1 a bottle just because it's got a couple of bubbles in. This week's subject is all about food and drink. One of my rants for this week is what the fast food chains term as fries. In the old days, it used to be called chips. These days, you don't get very many in a pile, do you? I mean, for example, went in one chippy last week and they said, I want some chips. And they said, would you like 70 or 85? I said, well, if you're going to count them, I'll have a fish. A lot of things bug me, but nothing more than cola. In a pub, they want 80 pence to £1 for a half a glass. This cost me 20p and I can afford to waste loads of it. Hey, no rest for the wicked, eh? Do you know, one thing that bugs me more than anything else is water. It comes from the sky, it's completely free, and yet somebody's hit on the idea, stick it in a bottle, couple of bubbles, and we'll flog it off. And the cheek of it, they want to charge you almost as much for a bottle of water as they do for a pint of beer. Actually, that makes me think. I wonder if I make my own water, I wonder if people would know the difference. Follow me, let's have a look. There you go. Excuse me, pal. Have you got a second? No time at all, no time at all. Try my water. Excuse me, madam. Have you got a second, please? No second at all, no time at all. Excuse me, sweetheart. Have you got a minute? Excuse me, have you got a second? Have you got a second? Do you buy water?
Yes.
You do? Excellent. Would you like to just have a little swig of that? There's nothing in it. Okay, it's kosher. It's kosher. No, go on. What do you think?
Very nice.
Nice stuff, yeah. Now try that one. What do you think?
Okay.
Is it okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I made that one myself. Would you give me £1 for a bottle of that?
I probably would, yeah.
I've got a little test for you now, actually. Let us help you wash down your burger, this, right?
Let me start with the Coke.
Let you start with the Coke. Put some fresh bubbles in. Have a little taste of that water. See what you think there. Any good?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, right. Now test that one. Yeah.
I like that one better, I think.
You like that one better?
Better.
Excellent! I've got a result. All right.
That's all right, yeah.
All right, excellent. I made that myself, actually. So, would you give me a quid for that bottle of water?
Will I give you the what? No.
Would you give me a quid?
No, it's all empty.
Yes. Shout. No, it's water. It's water. Come and have a drink of my water. Come with me. Come with me.
Why, what is it?
Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. I've only got 5 minutes.
What is it? What is it?
It's not. It's not.
Bloody rubbish.
No, it's not champagne. It's water.
Get the bottle.
I can't believe it.
Hurry up, hurry
Keep
up.
still, keep still, keep still.
All right, yeah.
That's good stuff. Right, so, what do you reckon then? Quid?
All right, yeah.
Quid?
Why not?
Give me quid. Quid. Come on.
On the phone, Bill.
Took the pound down, Bill. Come on, I haven't got all day. That's done. Back to business.
Bit earthy, though.
Is that a bit earthy?
Yeah.
What sort of explanation's that?
Rubbish.
Pardon?
Rubbish. That one is rubbish. Tasteless.
Would you like to buy a bottle for a pound? 50p? 75? 25p? 25p? Should me and you campaign again?
This is it, why not?
Let's join forces, here we go.
Water, water. You work for Waterboard, don't you, I don't think?
See you, sweetheart. You better go away. You're hampering me sails. Go on, clear it off. Give me that water. Supermarket time. Now, when I go shopping, I always go the very, very last minute, because then I know exactly what I'm going to get. Are bargains. Bread, for instance, right at the death, dead cheap, because you can't keep it overnight. You want to sell it, get rid of it. Same with meat. Want to buy a piece of meat, buy it right at the death. A little bit of fruit and veg, job's a treat, save a few quid, pound in the old skyrocket. We're going to locate our supermarket manager and get him to pinpoint when the best time is to pick up all the bargains.
Normally for all the fresh food, deep cut price reductions is about half an hour before closing. We try to get something for the product rather than nothing at all.
Excellent. Is that each and every day, yeah?
Every day of the week, really, because you've got different types of products going out of date at different times of the week.
So what happens if everybody comes in like half an hour before closing to pick everything up?
Well, we'd probably wise up to it and at least we get rid of it all.
Excellent. What a good tip. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Now then, if you've got any other what we call tight-fisted tips that you'd like to share with the rest of the Northwest, then write to me. Alan Birkin, down here, Granada tonight, Granada TV, Key Street, Manchester M60, 9EA. What a day. Shame I've still got all this water left, though. Anyway, not to worry. I'll put it back where I got it from. Take care.
What's he like? Can't wait to see what he's up to next week. We're taking a quick break.
Well, next to the man who's here to say the things you daren't say to the people you daren't say them to. Since the start of the year, Alan Birkin has been showing us the way when it comes to getting a good deal or avoiding a rip-off. He's tackled the leisure industry, he's fought for food and drink, and this week it's his guide to a more beautiful life.
Hi, dudes. Back again. What a response I've had. I've had millions of letters. One letter that springs to mind from this young lady from Cheshire who says, "Dear Mr. Burke, though struck by your postmodern urchin performances, cameraman, up here. Sartorially, the modern presentational trend of designer versus approachable practicality has clearly left you standing." I'm not quite sure, but I think she's calling me a scruff. A scruff indeed, eh? Well, Mrs. Cheshire, that's a little bit of a coincidence, because this week's subject is all about looking good. One of my rants for this week is designer labels. Kids, trust your Uncle Alan, you don't need them. If the other kids have got them in school, then fair enough. If your mum and dad can afford them, stick with them. If they can't, be there. Teenagers really get on my nerves when it comes to designer clothes. I mean, they'll go out and they'll think nothing of spending £100 or £150 on one single item. But you ask them for £10 housekeeping, and what do they say? "Oh, it's not fair, you're taking all my money." Hair. Do you know, something dawned on me that you women spend like £40, £50, £60 on a haircut. Us fellas can have it done for like a tenner. Do you know what I've got to say about that? Oh, looky. I'm sick to death of being charged over-the-top prices for everything. I've got myself a Yule Brenner, that's a tenner, and I'm going to kick myself out from head to toe, starting with me hair. Morning. That's quite good, that. You did well there, then, you. Any chance of a haircut?
Yeah, what would you like? Dry cut, wet cut, cut and blow?
Well, to be honest, I want to have an haircut and save loads of money and pay absolutely nothing.
All right, so how do you think you're going to do that then?
Well, we don't actually do free haircuts, but the only thing I could suggest is if on Tuesday we do a model night.
Tuesday,
do it then
yeah.
for you.
Right, but the only problem is that I can't come back on Tuesday. I could do with having it sorted now, maybe, if you've got, like, one of your juniors that are free now.
Well,
Good timing, that.
yeah.
Jobs Street.
All right
Is
then.
that water nice and warm? Because I had a bit of a do with some cold water last week and I'm not yet recovered. Quick one, say to me, have you ever been in this shop before?
Sorry?
I say, have you ever been in this shop before?
Have I ever been in this shop?
You say to me, have you ever been in this shop before?
Have you ever been in this shop before?
No, I lost this here in the war. Right, thanks, ladies. See you all again, thanks. Treat, job's a treat. Excellent. First leg over, superb haircut, cost me nothing. Here we go again. Now, to get me clothes sorted. I believe you saw the programme last week. Did you like the rants and raves, did you?
Love your programme.
And have you got any tips for me?
Never buy anything new.
Did you get quite a few bargains, this fella? I mean, it looks a treat, doesn't it? Look at this fella. Hey, Mr. Designer himself. I can't believe the fit. Cinderella is definitely going to the ball. Hang on, you know. Did you say £3? Did you say £3?
Well, go on then.
You see, £3 quid. Sorted, let me do the laces.
Like Cinderella with the glass slippers, aren't you?
No, yeah, so how much will you give me them for them? Give me £1.50.
No.
No? How much would you give me for them?
No, you have to donate them.
I have to donate them.
You donate them and we'll price them.
That sounds like a good idea, actually. So if I donate you my shoe, I'm getting these for £3, yeah, and I'll donate these back to charity so you can make a few quid.
That's right.
That sounds like
That's
a good
right.
deal all round, yeah.
Yes,
I'll tell you what, sweetheart, you can have a kiss. You can have them shoes, no problem.
Oh, very good.
Right. There you go, girls. Don't I look $1 million? Form an orderly queue, please. Now, the thing is, all this gear is second-hand. So where do we stand legally? Listen to this chap.
Your rights are exactly the same. The only difference there is that your expectations have to be that much lower. You can't expect something that you're paying a couple of pounds for to last as long as something which should cost, you know, hundreds of pounds. I mean, that's common sense, and people shouldn't expect too much if they're buying second-hand, or in fact, if they're paying a lot less, you know, from an ordinary shop.
Now, you might not realise this, but Lee and Lindsay Burke from Middleton wrote to me and said, if you want to phone directory enquiries from your own house, it's nearly 50p. If you use it in a phone box, it's completely free. If you don't believe me, try it yourself. Anyway, if you've got any more tight-fisted tips, send them to me, Alan Birkin, Granada Tonight, Granada TV, Key Street, Manchester, M60, 98. What a day! Whole new wardrobe. Shame I've still got all my old clothes left over. I know. I'll offload them to my usual source.
Thanks, Alan.
Take care.
Yeah, nice one, Alan. I wondered where you got